I know. But you and I, we have to encourage ourselves. People have to encourage themselves. David had to encourage himself. He was in a low place. Sometimes things don't always work out like we think it's going to work out, or we have opposition along the way. We have trials, or we go through different things. And so sometimes we just have to shake off whatever is trying to rain on our parade, and we have to encourage ourselves. I know. But listen to this. I was just looking at it. Proverbs 13:12. And the King James Version says, now listen to this. Now see, my clock is always in agreement. When I do something, I'm just loving that clock of mine. Okay, King James says, hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when the desire cometh, it is a tree of life. I know. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me read this translation to you. Hold on. Hope postponed grieves the heart, but when a dream comes true, life is full and sweet. So sometimes our hopes, they seem to be postponed or on delay or taking a long time coming. And if we're not careful, we can allow discouragement to come and rest down upon us. But see, we don't want the discouragement to grab a hold. It'll make our hearts sick. Right. But the Bible says when a dream comes true, life is full and sweet. So it means that we have to look at that dream again. It's like turning on the television and seeing something that inspires you. We have to call ourselves to look further than we've been looking and keep that dream alive. Keep hope alive. I know it's been years. I understand what you're saying. But still, you can't let the dream die. You can't give up on that dream. And I know. I hear what you're saying. Hold on a minute, but you still cannot give up. This is the season that we're in, that God is coming through, and He's going to do some wonderful things in our lives. So we have to hold on, feed that dream. Girl, let me tell you, I read this book once called The Long Way Around, and it was subtitled, Who is Josephine Delight? Well, in the book, Josephine was having a difficult time. She was kind of a please me lady. She was out to please her husband, doing everything she could think of to please him. But all the while, really on the inside, she was dying, But it came a time he left her anyway. All that she was trying to do to please him, he ended up walking out. But she had one thing going for her. She always had a dream in her heart that would not die. And she began to feed this dream. At first, she was broke, busted, and disgusted, but she began to feed that dream, and it began to come alive. And she got with her son, who was against her at one time, and went to live with his dad and everything. But she got with her young son, and they began to plan. She had a dream because she could cook really well. She wanted her own restaurant. So she began, although her heart felt sick in the beginning, now listen, she began to dream. She began to look, and she went there. Sometimes you got to go there. Go there. I always say go there before you get there. So she went by vehicle of her imagination, and she began to dream, and this dream began to come alive. And then she got a vision board, and they began to plan what kind of restaurant they wanted. And they even went to restaurants and visited them and looked at the silverware, looked at the plates, and looked at the decorations in the restaurant, and just got the feel of the place. And because she was dreaming again, Hope was rising. She was coming alive, and they began to plan what colors they wanted to use in the restaurant. They wanted their restaurant to minister to people. They wanted to be an oasis. They wanted to be a place where the presence of God was there. So they dreamed and dreamed and dreamed, and they was broke, busted, and disgusted, but they had a great big dream. And from that, God began to unfold, and they stepped out, and it seemed as if the rain had begun to fall again, and they were blooming. Ideas were blooming. Ideas were manifesting. God would give them a step to take here and a step to take there. And one day they found this old small building and looked in the window, and it needed cleaning out. But the idea perhaps will ask just how much the rent is. And they walked it through. Girl, you got to read that book. It's go to Amazon.com and look for The Long Way Around by Veronica B. That's the book. That book is going to inspire you. So you just be encouraged and you start dreaming. Yes, yes, yes. That sounds exciting to me. Right. You know what? And I'm going to join you. I'm going to join you. Remember, when God created the heavens and the earth, he just didn't say, come what may. God had a vision, a dream. When you think of the rose, when you think of the flowers, the birds and the bees, that's not just something that happened, but God was specific. He was detailed. So let that dream come alive. Pull it back up out the closet. Look at it. Put plans to it. The great architect, God himself, has given you a blueprint. He said, I know the plans that I have for you, plans that you have a future, a hope, and expected end. So pull that dream back out. This is your season. This is your time, praise God. And you can do this thing. God is with you. He's called you for such a time as this. So don't you dare give up. Don't you dare be discouraged, and don't try to look at it with your own understanding, praise God. It is there. It is real. It is a blessing, praise God. Remember, God pulled that rose from a spiritual dimension. Those bees and birds came from a spiritual dimension. Your dream is already there. Then you pull it down. You put wings to it. You put feet to it. You begin to plan. You begin to look at it. Stir yourself up. Talk to yourself. Affirm yourself. How are you going to greet your customers when they come in the door? What are you going to be wearing? What are you going to serve? Come on, come on. This is a great day. God is up to something good. Now you be encouraged. Yeah, I am. Oh, I act like I'm talking to somebody else too. Well, you know what? I'm dreaming that I'm speaking to a live audience. Someone else besides you. All right. Okay, I'm inspired too. God bless. See you later. Bye-bye. Woo! God is up to something good. He keeps on doing great things for me.